Welcome back to day 2 of the week of prayer. Thank you so much for joining us. Now on this day 2, which is Monday, we are having a 6:30 a.m. Zoom prayer meeting. So that's what's happening on Monday. We're joining together on Zoom, 6:30 a.m. It's way before the working day. So we can join together on Zoom. And our emphasis today is to encourage one another to be captivated by Christ. Now this comes from our mission statement as a church. Our mission statement is that we would encourage one another to be captivated by Christ in order to build a spirit-filled church that reaches out to the community of Abergavenny and area with the Father's love. Now, over the years, we've taught that central to our thinking as Cornerstone Church is that if we're going to do anything, it is an overflow of being captivated by Christ. That really the first job of the church is to present Christ, because that's the work of the Spirit. He's going to show us Christ. That's what the Father wants us to do, is to see Christ, and then Christ will bring us to the Father. And so we want to be a people who are captivated by Christ. Friends, the Bible talks in Psalms about a day when we will be able to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord. Here's my question for you as we pray today. Is the Lord beautiful to you? Is the gospel wondrous to you? Are you captivated by Christ? That's what the Spirit wants to do. He wants us to be captivated by Christ. And so we encourage one another to be captivated by Christ. Over the last couple of months, I've been reading books about Saint Anthony, who's one of the kind of desert fathers, and reading more kind of lately books by a guy called Henry Nouwen. And really, it's a stream of Christian theology and thinking which encourages us to take time out to get away from the bombardments of social media and screens and stresses and strains, to go away and look, it doesn't have to be for months and years on end like St. Anthony in the middle of a desert or up a mountain, but it just needs to be for a specific time in a day where you get away and you quieten your soul. And really what we're doing is obeying the invitation of Jesus. We're accepting it. Come by yourselves with me to a quiet place. And Jesus wants us to come. Now, interestingly, when we do this, friends, you know what happens. As soon as I quiet myself from all the external screams of life, what happens? Internal screams. All the stresses and strains bubble up inside. And that's quite a terrifying moment, isn't it? That's why so many of us want to watch box sets before bed. We don't want to have quiet. It's because we're scared of what we'll see. But friends, when we go into that quiet, here's the thing. We go with the Lord. Think of Psalm 23. I'm reflecting on Psalm 23 at the moment. And you think about the way that Jesus is our good shepherd. And he is with us. And he leads us. And he restores us. He walks with us. Friends, when we go into the silence, we're going to be with the Lord. And then we listen to his voice. How? Through his word. Don't empty your mind and hope God is just going to jump into your mind. No. Get rid of the distractions and come to the word. Open it up. And friends, as you do that, you'll be captivated by Christ. So that's what we need to pray for today. Pray that we would have a hunger to meet with God. Pray that we would meet with him, both corporately on a Sunday and in small groups, and privately in our devotions and outside of our devotions. In those moments where we don't expect something, but God meets with us. Friends, if I could pray anything for Cornerstone Church, for you and for me, it would be that we're captivated by Christ.